Hey, what's going on, folks? Welcome back. Happy Thursday. We're back at it. We got some regular, normal KH1 to get back to. Very excited for that. But first, we do have some trivia by Ribbonfly. Presto hates it. Let me get my son in order. This is going to be about the journal entries, and the format of this, I believe, is that you will be given a snippet of something that James Cricket writes in the journal, and you got to figure out what the hell he's talking about. So that should be pretty interesting. Let's get that code on screen, and you can play along at home. And if you're new or you don't know, or you're willing to try this out, you can go to play.blooket.com in your browser and punch that code in. No account needed. You can play along at home. It's easy, it's free, it's fun, it's fancy, it's fun and fancy free, baby. Thank you. Yeah, Ribbonfly made this. Glad to hear that I understand. I'm heading into this, hopefully able to get into the mind of James Cricket, you know? Also, yes, Fruitune brings up something that we're going to be rating a stream at the end. If I seem like I'm going to forget, please remind me. Greenie the Goblin, who is a longtime friend of the stream, and just a friend of me, and friend to many, is celebrating 500 followers on his Twitch channel. He is playing KH2, so we can do some normal KH1, and then some not very normal KH2, because as I understand it, you can use channel points to make him just kill himself in the game, or fail his current objective or whatever. So I was just there for a second. I was lurking. I saw people were talking nice about me. They didn't know I was there, and they were talking nice, and then they were embarrassed. So I'm definitely going to raid him after that. He's a great guy, and he is a huge part of this channel's success, especially, you know, getting things running in the early days. So just a great guy, and we'll be visiting him once we're done here. You know, I saw how much you liked my video. I saw you say it. I actually wouldn't have caught it unless somebody else hadn't responded to it. But what else? Yeah, I said Vodka's not here, so everyone talk your shit. That way you can get it all out of your system now. You know, you never know though. Sometimes she'll pop in. She'll get on her phone in a fucking like a bathroom at a ice skating tournament, whatever the fuck she goes to, and she'll be like, "Yeah, I'm in the stream. I'm always watching." You never know. We do love Greenie, yeah. I probably could have proved it, Esper, but I did not take a screen cap of the nice talking, so that was my bad. I mean, CK, I agree. I agree with you. I think he's fine. I think he's got more depth than probably half of the organization, I think. I mean, he has something of an arc, you know? And say what you will about whether or not it is motivated by, you know, stuff that makes sense to you, but at least they tried something, you know? You gotta, I mean, I'd put Vexen above, obviously, Lexius. I know Ramsam sold me on Zaldin, but I'd still probably have to put Vexen over Zaldin, just in terms of, like, character intrigue. As much as I like Demix, you probably put him above Demix. Demix doesn't really have, like, an arc, you know? Sometimes characters are flat, and that's fine. That's okay, but I think, you know, we tend to prefer a little bit of depth if we can help it. Yeah, actually, it's kind of weird, to be honest, that they're only remaking the third game. I do think out of the original trilogy, it's my most favored in terms of the gameplay. I love the message and the story and just like the atmosphere of MGS2, but Snake Eater is definitely like the most fun to play out of the original four, to be honest. But it's like, why not just start with MGS1? I mean, that could use a huge facelift. I played all of them for the first time. Well, if you watch my Halloween video from 21, I played MGS4 first because I saw Snake in Smash Bros. Brawl, and then I bought the Legacy Collection on PS3. And then my parents and my sister were away for a week, so I had the house to myself, and I played Metal Gear Solid just all weekends, or 4 days, or however long they were gone. Did MGS1 have a remake? I don't know. If it did, I did not catch it, so. Yeah, Otacon's great. What else? But yeah, MGS3, I'll pick it up whenever it comes out, for sure. I haven't played it since that weekend. I think I was like a sophomore in high school. So it's been a lot. It's been 10 years, actually. Fuck me. God damn it. I hate that 10 years ago is stuff that, like, is meaningful to me now. You know? Like, there was a point where, like, I was 20. 10 years ago, I was 10. Like, that fucking idiot, he was just a little baby boy idiot. Like, he didn't have thoughts on things. Like, he did, but nothing, like, really worthwhile. I'd like to think that my 16-year-old self, like, had things to say about the world. And the fact that was 10 years ago is bothersome. Time does march. It does. I do not look. All right, you want to get started on this? We got some, for any late joiners, this is, actually, we'll give it about a minute because I started a little later, like a minute or two later. I'll get my code in, though. Play.blooket.com, baby. And for the record, bit of a schedule note here, programming note. No stream on Saturday, but we will be having one tomorrow instead. That'll be the Sly 3 finale. And as I understand it, it might not take me that long, so I don't know if we do anything after that, or if we just finish the game and it's a short stream, but I've been told that the final part of Sly 3 might go quicker than the other chapters. So, I don't know. It feels like I have taken way too long on Sly 3, but yeah, I do plan on finishing it tomorrow. Trivia tomorrow is VCast trivia. That'll be 6. That'll be 6 p.m., yeah. Anytime it's a weekday, it'll always be 6 if I have to schedule it off of Saturday. Saturday, I always do 4, but if it's Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, we'll do 6. Jump immediately into Pokemon Emerald? I mean, I could just, I could have that ready and then just cut the VOD, you know? I mean, I already have Pokemon Emerald ready to go, so that could be. I mean, it'd be kind of a shame if people didn't want to show up for Sly, but then they missed the beginning of Emerald. So I probably won't do that. But we could like get through some extra trivias or something, or play Scriblio, or just kind of chill. I don't know. There's some bonus do missions from throughout the game, but with extra challenge criteria, post-game stuff. We could try that then. Yeah. I'm sorry, Dustin Monster. I figured it wasn't anyone's favorite. I figured it'd be 1 or 2. Alright, that's okay. I like Sly 3. I don't want to clown on it too hard. I think it's pretty good. Carolyn was robbed! She was robed! Oh, man. I don't want to... I guess I kind of spoiled it, but... I mean, listen. The winner of Survivor 44 was a good winner. One of the... Is he the best winner of the new era? He might be. I'd like to see what Splash thinks about that, if Splash watched this season. I'm gonna be James Pat. It's like James Patrick Stewart, but I'm referencing the bug instead. James Cricket. Okay. Here we go. This is Ribbonfly's journal trivia. To reiterate, you're gonna get a snippet of a description from a journal entry, I believe across the series. And then you have to match it to the subject, so... I think I'd put him above Marianne because I feel like... sorry, I don't want to spoil it. I feel like they were very charismatic and probably had more sway over the politics of the game. But I would definitely put Marianne second. And I guess then Erica and then Gabler. Okay, here we go. I'm an Arctic Hare. Let's begin. Number 1. A giant Heartless, similar to the guard armor. Opposite armor, powered armor, red armor, or behemoth. You can go a couple of ways with this, but I would think the most logical answer would be the red armor. Yeah, baby. Because if you think about it, and the red armor is, it's a one-time appearance in the Fill Cup. I don't even know if it has a journal entry in KH1 Vanilla. It might, but... you know, the opposite armor is similar to the guard armor, but the red armor is more similar. And the powered armor is not in... I assume this is all pulling from KH1, at least this question. Because these 3 are KH1 enemies, and this, I think, is a Daze enemy. You can play Flappy Turtle. Oh, yeah, I was told you can play Flappy Turtle in the in the lobby. I've done it once or twice. Number 2. Okay. Um... These mid-sized flying Heartless put the wind to expert use when attacking. Gargoyle, Sky Grappler, Air Pirate, or Aerial Knocker. I really don't know. I feel like all of these you could make a case there. Ah. Sky Grappler. I don't even know what that is. Probably a daze thing, if I had to guess. I said Air Pirate. Number 3. These mid-sized cannon Heartless fire shots that rain down from above. Jumbo Cannon, Ice Cannon, Cannoned Camel, or Cannon Gun. On my life, I've never heard of the Cannoned Camel. That's gotta be a Union Cross thing. There's a camel? Well, we all picked the one that we knew, which was a KH2 Heartless. Ice Cannon, that's gotta be a Daze one. Okay. Cool. Number 4. Well... His role is to solve the mysteries of the Book of Prophecies. To be honest, I forget the roles. Lushu, Gula, Ira, or Ased. This is not written by Jiminy. Oh, I got it. Okay. Yeah, because Gula gets the lost page, right? Or he gets... Right, doesn't he? And that's like his... I mean, Ira's just the leader. I was between him and Ira. And Lushu doesn't care about the book. Lushu knows the plot. Like, he takes the chest out. Yeah, this isn't by Jiminy. Or actually, it could be. Is this from KH3 or is this from the back cover? Because, I mean, Jiminy wouldn't know it regardless, but there are entries for the foretellers in KH3. You stole Fruitoon's waffle, Silblossom? I yelled at Fruitoon for being the only non-animal Blook during the animal trivia, and Fruitoon was a waffle. Alright, number 5. Well, what? Use blizzard attacks to chill them out. I would think it would be a fire type thing. Oh, I got it. Well, that's so dumb. Apricot Opera. That's got to be fake, right? Is that a Union Cross? Prisma wouldn't make sense because apricot. I guess apricot can be a color. I gotta see if that's real. KH Wiki. Apricot. It is real. Oh, but it's not a Prismel. It's a boss in Enchanted Dominion. Never seen it before in my life. It's spooky. Okay, anyway. Yeah, that's dumb. Why are you killing lightning-based stuff with Blizzard? Like, that's weird. I guess it could... Oh! I guess it could be Hot Mustard. But that's my only thought there. Okay. Let's check in at 5. The answers will always be real? Okay. All right. We got Sib, Jimmy. Sorry, I fucking can't read. Number 6. A boy chosen by a strange sword called a Keyblade. Sword of Ventus Riku Roxas. I mean, oh, fuck me. Is this bait or is this like... Okay, yeah. Sometimes it just feels so obvious, but like that really is the only one that makes sense. I mean, obviously they all wield the Keyblade, but like I think the verbiage here would indicate that this is like KH1, you know, Sora journal entry. It could be KH2, I guess. But I feel like the way that this is phrased is much more in line with how KH1 spoke about things. Correct me if I'm wrong, Ravenfly, if this came from KH1 or not. As much as I like that game, I don't know if I've read all the journal entries front to back. Number 7. It did choose Riku. Ooh. It appeared and disappeared while running wild, creating a chaotic battle for Sora and his friends. Veil Lizard, a Dark Thorn, a Trickmaster, or Stealth Snake. I think... Oh! I was between those two, because Trickmaster doesn't disappear, and the Veil Lizard Sora has never fought. Stealth Snake obviously starts off camouflaged, and then you can hit it enough until it I guess can it re-camouflage? Maybe that should have been the hint, right? It appeared and disappeared. Does the Stealth Snake put his camo back on? I guess not. You take his health down a bunch, and then he stops using it. So the Dark Thorn, I think, can go in and out of it. Maybe. I could be wrong, but number 8. Oh, she was looking for Tara, but he assumed she meant Ventus and sent her in the wrong direction. Evan, Scrooge McDuck, Mickey Mouse, or Lee? I can rule out... It's gotta be Scrooge, right? Yeah. Because I think... It wouldn't be Mickey, and then she doesn't meet Evan or Lee, right? She doesn't meet Evan, right? Ven does. And Tara doesn't. So yeah, she talked to Scrooge in the town square and Radiant Garden. I'm guessing that's like a chronicle, like a story entry. Number 9. Oh, that's gotta be an unusual adaptation, but it sure worked on Sora. Parasite Cage, Reaper, Lump of Horror, or a Lightning Angler. I think I know. I feel like I just looked at this because I was looking through the KH3 journal entries for the funny video. This is Big Fish. This is the fish boss in Caribbean. It's referring to the little chest, treasure chest that hangs off its little dangler, and Sora's like, "Oh my god, pirate treasure!" And then he opens it dumbassedly, and then a boss fight begins. Number 10. A gargantuan being made of solid stone. Rock Troll, Rock Titan, or Rockin' Crunch. Rockin' Crunch ice cream! God, I love the ice cream video. That's my best video. Nice. Yeah, I was between that and Rock Troll. I mean, I don't think Titan on its own is anything, right? And then Rockin' Crunch, as I mentioned, is the name of one of the ice creams, the one that Tara wins. Alright. Let's check in at 10. My magnum opus. We got Sib, Jimmy Break, Egg of Literature, Yamburger Yamsh, and me. Number 11. A fake ice titan which Hades created to do battle in the Colosseum. Marshmallow, Titan, the Ice Colossus, or the Ice Giant. Would I fall for the big fish's lure? You wouldn't catch me. I'd be like Jack. You won't catch me diving in there. I'm not going in the fucking Caribbean waters and delving about for treasure. So no. Yeah. Why is this, by the way? Like, is this like a continuity thing? Like Hades doesn't make sense. Like, why? Because it's BBS, right? So when Aqua fights Hades in the Colosseum, he also summons this Ice Colossus. It looks just like the Ice Titan. Might be a little bit smaller, I guess. But, like, why not just call it the Ice Titan? I always thought that was weird. It's a hologram! But, like, why? And I was gonna say, like, oh, is it to keep in with the lore? Because, like, the Titans are released, like, when the planets align on that 18-year anniversary or whatever. But then, like, the Ice Titan's in KH1, unless that's just, like, not canon. And the Rock Titan's in KH2. Hercules swings him around and tosses him out in the very first scene. So, like, what gives? None of the games are consistent with the continuity when it comes to the Titans, I don't think. Unless that was the Rock Colossus, I don't know. All right, number 12. Oh, I know what this means, but this is so upsetting. So, like, there are different journal entries in BBS for enemies, depending on if they have a mission or not, I think. Because there's Jelly Shades, and then there's the ones in the mission, and they have, like, a separate entry. And I got it, luckily. Yeah, that's a tricky one right there. That's just, like, a coin toss, for sure. All right, number 13. Yeah, I don't know. Raw noise is the chief weapon of these large heartless which lurk in treasure chests. Simple monkey or tricky monkey. And there's DK. Seth Rogen himself. Oh, fuck. Well, I got the coin toss right last time and wrong this time. Those are the ones in days that jump out of the chest and scare Roxas, the poor boy. Number 14. Ariel gave her voice to Ursula when she signed their contract, and Ursula used Ariel's voice to mesmerize Prince Eric. Vanessa, Clarissa, Ursula, or Yuffie? Well, it's not Yuffie. Okay. I actually couldn't remember if Vanessa had her own journal entry, because she is just Ursula. But so I was wondering if like they made a separate entry for her. It's not Clarissa. She does explain it all, but she does not take Ariel's voice. I love that Yuffie is just thrown in here. Fuck it, why not? We need to fill the fourth slot. Number 15, halfway there. I actually know this one. Boy or girl? Mushroom 13, number 10. Dancer, Meow Wow, or Great Pretender? Non-binary monarch. You're pretending to be a boy, ain't you? This Goofy wrote this one. This is Meow Wow. The journal entry says cat or dog, friend or foe, boy or girl. I always think, I mean, Meow is a cat, and he looks way more like a cat than a dog. I think it's so stupid that it's considered part dog at all. A lot of the Dream Drop journal entries are actually pretty funny, as noted in the funny video. All right, let's check in halfway through. We got Sid, we got Fruit Tune, me, Silver Inferno, and Jimmy Break. Number 16. I guess Bow Wow would be a dog, but the word meow is more indicative. Oh, I should have stopped talking about the last question and focused on reading this one. She left the tower to look for her missing daughter, Ursula, Queen of Hearts, Mother Gothel, or Lady Tremaine. How is this one? Was I supposed to randomize? Because this is the chillest one yet. Yeah. I love how, like, 4 questions ago we had, like, is it the jelly shade over here or the slightly different jelly shade? And this one's just, like, a basic plot synopsis of these movies. You know, cruel, really cruel stuff. Number 17. It summons persistent ghouls when it turns into a headstone. Cemetery, Ghostabaki, Graveyard, or Jestabaki? I think I know. Yeah, the Graveyard is like a KH2 Heartless that's the big headstone, and then there's like the kind of bluish ghosty guys that swirl around it, so that makes sense. These guys are Dream Eaters, and I don't think Cemetery is the name of an actual enemy. Number 18. The Two-Faced Mayor of Halloween Town. Mayor Halloween, the mayor, elected official, or Jack Skellington? We're just like all over the, you know, across the charts and on difficulty with these ones. It's very funny. Wow. The mayor. That's right, that's his name. He's only an elected official. Number 19. Oh, God. I'm guessing these are all Union Cross. These pretty pyrotechnics are immune to status ailments. Large fireworks, fireworks sticker, huge fireworks, or festive fireworks. Boom, like Happy Festival fireworks, yeah? Oh, I got it. I feel like I remembered hearing... Oh, they're both right. Okay. I remember hearing festive fireworks in some old trivia, I think, so I got that. All right. Number 20. She always played with Sora and the other boys. Nominee, Shion, Selfie, or Kairi? This is a good one. Couple of potential answers here. You could probably rule out one of these. Okay, yeah. I don't think Jiminy in the journal was ever deceived into writing, like, complete lies. Although, I don't know. Like, he probably is, like, doing conjecture in the journal throughout Castle Oblivion, but would he be writing, like, yeah, Nominee, she hung out with Sora all the time? Even though, like, Jiminy is a false prophet in Com. He's always, like, leading you astray. Yeah, I went for Selfie there. I thought Kairi was too obvious. All right, checking in at 20. Let's see. Fruitoon, me, Sib, Jimmy Break, and Scylla is late. 21. For all his attempts to give that cowardly Sparrow his comeuppance, he has yet to succeed. Captain Hook, Davy Jones, Captain Jack Sparrow, or Barbossa. I'm between two here. Fuck. Oh, you know what? I thought, like, oh, he didn't capitalize Sparrow? That's a mistake. I was thinking about it. I was like, well, if Sparrow is underscore, or not underscore, lowercase, then it could potentially be Captain Hook talking about Peter Pan. But then I was like, well, Davy Jones literally is after Jack Sparrow and owes him comeuppance because Jack Sparrow made, like, a deal and he's not holding up his end of the bargain. So, like, I was like, it's got to be Davy Jones. Like, there's so much going for that. I didn't realize Sparrow was like a derogatory word you could use on Peter Pan. I never heard that used anywhere. So, going catatonic to the sounds of the stream, Emily. That sounds fun. Number 22. She once lived in the palace but was banished for scheming. Mother Gothel, Lady Tremaine, Fairy Godmother, or Ursula. Not to spoil it, but I love the idea of Fairy Godmother getting kicked out of the palace for scheming. You know? Yeah, that'll be Ursula. That's the lore there. She used to live in Triton's palace. And she got booted. 23. The weakest of the nobodies. Cyclops, Duck, Creeper, or Bomber? Well, that might help you. Quack. If the answer's Duck, I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah, which it shouldn't be, because Dusks are not weaker than Creepers. Creepers are like the guys that show up during the Twilight Thorn, and they like turn into the little sword things. They're definitely weaker than the Dusks. All right, 24. No idea. It shoots bullets from midair, but only in a forward direction. Poison archer, sniper, aeroplane, or mini cruiser. Damn. Aeroplane. There you go. I said sniper. Okay. 25. Here! These lesser nobodies handle simple combat, recon, and courier operations. Dusk, Gambler, Assassin, or Dragoon. I think I got this. Yeah. They talk about this in days outside of the journal when I think Sykes mentions the Dusk brought back word from Castle Oblivion. Pretty neat. All right, final 5 questions. Here we go. Let's see. I like D report. Fruitoon, Sib, Soul Leslie, Jimmy Break, and me. 26. A world-renowned trainer who runs the show at Olympus Coliseum. Megara, Zigbar, Philoctetes, or Hercules. Gotta love the chance to bust out the Philoctetes. You know, ever since the spelling bee. Yep. Again, the fact that this is in the same quiz as that Jelly Shade question makes me wonder if I was supposed to randomize or... It's very funny. Number 27. Herculade. Herculade. I mean, a Dragoon. Could have randomized. Lindworm, Dragoon, Mushu, or Dragon. I mean... Okay, yeah. It is what it is. It wouldn't... I mean, Dragon... I guess, I mean, the Dragon's not a Dragoon if we're talking Dragon Maleficent, and then the Lindworm is Zaldan's weapons, they don't have a journal entry anywhere. And Mushi was also not a dragoon. So yeah, it's I almost overthought that, but okay, 28. Oh man.
This should help.
His right eye shines with a menacing golden gleam. Flotsam, Jetsam, Mom, or Zigbar. Alpha, thank you for gifting your 56th gift sub to Ribbonfly, our quiz maker for the day. Thank you so much, Alpha. Oh, I got it. I knew it was a toss-up between Flotsam and Jetsam. I do not remember which one has which gold eye, but I got it. You shouldn't be able to see either of the Master's eyes, except for the blue one that's in the Keyblade. And then Zigbar, that's a good pull there. That's pretty clever. Okay. 29. These living collectives are made up of multiple possessors and can drain life from anything they touch. Massive Possessor, Pink Possessor, Demon Tide, or Thresholder. I hardly know her. Yeah, I actually remember this because I just did, not just, but the Days video, I still remember the Massive Possessor being something that shows up in Beast Castle. Alright, final question, folks. Number 30. Sever this scoundrel's strings on sight. Marionette, Strange Tree, King of Toys, or Pinocchio! I would love if Jiminy wrote Pinocchio's journal entry and gave us tips on how to kill him. I wrote up some tips on how to defeat Pinocchio. Yeah, the Marionette is a KH3 Heartless. That's the ones that possess the big dinosaur guys and the Angelic Amber, the bouncy pets. So there you go. That's gonna be it. Let's see our leaderboard. In third place, it's me. In second, it's Sib. And in first, it's Thank Fruitoon. Let me get the... Where is it?
Fruit cake.
There you go. And in fourth, it is Jimmy Break. And in fifth, it is Scylla Blossom Gaia. In sixth, Yamburger Yamsh. In seventh, sorry, Jamburger Jamsh, actually. Bad Hand in seventh. Silver Inferno in eighth. Goofy Death Stare in ninth. And Egg of Literature in 10th. There you go. Everyone say thank you to Ribbonfly. That was good fun. I'm going to guess 48%. 60. I guess there were some obvious ones in there. All right, there you go. And congrats to Fruitoon on taking that one home. All right, let's check out the hurdle. Let's see what we got. Bum 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 bum. I know it's KH2 Gummy. Bum 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 bum. Is it Shipmeister's Shanty? There's Humoresque, that's 1, and then Shanty's in 2 and 3. It could be the Shanty from 3, I guess. It's gotta be that, right? Shipmeister's Shanty. No? Is it Blast Off or something? Gearing Up, is that it? Gearing Up? Ah, I should have thought about that a little longer. Alright, Humoresque is a great word. I should use it more often. You can't, though. You can't use Humoresque in your day-to-day without people giving you the fucking side-eye, and that's just the world we live in. Anyway, we're gonna switch over to KH1, totally normal percent. So, bye, VOD people.